As we look ahead now to the men's 1,000-yard freestyle. In lane number 2, it's Daniel Choi, the first year out of George Washington. In fact, it's Daniel Choi out in front for George Washington. Could serve as more of a pace setter here early in the race to get Mikhail Yubilovsky out in front to match. As he's hanging with the best of them, it's Daniel Choi, Zapadka, and Lubovsky out in front, sharing the 1-2-3. Daniel Choi still out in front, 3:51.23, the leading time at 28.99, his split. Zapadka and Lubovsky hanging with Choi out in front. Zapadka secure in second. He's got some catching up to do if he wants to get out in front of Daniel Choi. We expected Mikhail Lubovsky to be our leader throughout the race, but Choi certainly holding his own. Starting to think he's not as much as a pace setter as he is a potential winner. As we come up on our 21st lap here. Choi still out in front at the turn, 28.9, his most recent split. Same for Zapadka, same for Lubovsky. Daniel Choi still out in front, 28.43, his split. The crowd starting to get involved. They're calling on Adam Zapadka here on senior day to make a push as he slips into third. George Washington certainly could use the points to start their crawl back after the way things kicked off in the 200 medley. Zapadka now's got to fight just to get back in second. Choi and Lubovsky way out in front. Choi first to the wall, 28.75 his split, with teammate Lubovsky just behind. Zapadka starts to trail, but it looks like the Revolutionaries have a commanding hold of the 1-2 spots. Choi 28.25, 27.74 for Lubovsky, and 28.15 for Zapadka. Yale's crowd starting to get involved. They're calling upon the senior for his last burst of energy. Off the wall comes Choi, 28.56, his split, 27.95 for Mikhail Lubovsky, who's making up for lost time against his teammate. The rally cries begin here on lap 37. As we see a battle between two revolutionaries happening in lanes 2 and 4. And there is the bell. Daniel Choi first to the wall. Lubovsky not far behind. Choi a whole second out in front of Lubovsky as Lubovsky gives it his final kick as we see the red square dropped into the water. Here comes Choi down the final stretch as they look to lock down positions 1 and 2. Major intensity coming here. It's a race to the finish. Looks like Choi got there first, and he did, but by 1/10 of a second. It's a 1-2-3 sweep here for the Revolutionaries. Daniel Choi winning with a time of 9:34 flat to win it all. Mikhail Lubovsky there in second, 9:34.1 his finishing time. And in third, to continue the sweep, it's Philip Moldavanu with a time of 9:38.34. A clean sweep for the George Washington Revolutionaries as they jump out in front against the Bulldogs here in the first individual event of the early afternoon.